you understand that you can change who you are. You don't have to be the same person your whole life. I mean, it doesn't even make sense thinking about it. You live, what, 70 years? And for 70 years, you're the same fucking person. That doesn't even make sense. And it seems obvious, yeah, you can change who you are, but you're not understanding it. Yeah, you can change your hairstyle, your clothes, apparel, maybe how you think, but it's like, it goes to a deeper level. There's a lot of things in your subconscious that you're not aware about that are keeping you the same person that you don't even know. Imagine this being your brain, and every single little thing that you think, that you come into contact with, and that you hear gets stored here. Even though you think you forget it, it's still all right here. It knows literally every single thing about you, your greatest fears, whatever it may be. Even though you think you know everything about yourself, there's things about you and there's experiences that you have forgotten that are still in your subconscious. And this is causing you to think the same way, even though you feel like your experiences in the world are different. Fundamentally and interestingly enough, they're the same because in here, you still have the same thought process. So even though on the outside it might be a different shade of a different color because the experiences are different, internally you're still the same. You have to be aware. You need to be aware of these things inside of you that are causing you to think certain ways. And I'm not saying every single thought of yours is bad. No. That's not it. You just need to be aware and have the knowledge of why you think certain things. Because interestingly enough, you'll get thoughts. You'll get thoughts. And you'll be like, oh, this is correct. This is correct. But it's based off of internally, you have those experiences built up that bias your thoughts. Even though subconsciously, even though you still think it's correct. It's only correct because of your life experience. That's all your right and wrong is based off of. Therefore, if you grew up differently, your right and wrong will be different. Therefore, this is not correct, nor is it wrong. It just is. And if you want to change it, then you can. You're not stuck thinking the same thing. And you can only change it by being aware of why you think these ways. And it's deep sometimes. And sometimes it's right in front of you, but you never pick it out. I know for myself, a big one for me was when I was younger, I would always say to myself, and I would always think, just wait. Just wait. Wait until I'm successful, and then I can do the things that I want. Wait until I'm successful, then I can make the videos I want. Wait until I'm successful, then I can do this, then I can do that. And consciously, I stopped that thinking because I knew it was bad. However, I didn't realize subconsciously, this was still in my brain. And therefore, recently, I was making decisions and telling myself to wait, even though I felt like it was the right thing to do. Now, that's not to say always go against your thoughts. It's just to say, like, be aware of why you think certain things. And like I said, none of this is right or wrong. None of the things you think exactly are right or wrong. You get to decide that. It just is, and you give it a place of being right or wrong. So don't think you're stuck thinking the same exact things for the rest of your life. Don't think you're stuck with these thoughts. You can become aware of them and erase them, whichever one you want. You just have to sit and think, why do I think the way I think? What is the reason behind me wanting to do this certain thing? And sometimes it just takes time. But you become aware of it, and then you get to choose, do I want to change it? Or do I want that part of me to stay the same? It's all a choice, it's your choice. But if you don't make the choice, then you just keep living the same way. Like I said, it's not right or wrong. You get to decide what you want to do. But if you want to change, then be conscious of your unconscious thoughts and why it is you think that way. And then make the decision if you want to change it or not.